Two dudes reviewing the news, pop culture, video games, movies, and shoes. Quincy and Justin with a nerdy forecast. So stay a while and welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast.
Welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast. I'm your host, Justin.
And I'm your other host, Quincy.
What you eating or drinking over there?
So, really quick before we get into that, I actually heard the theme song this time.
Yay! Yeah, I worked on audio levels. I'm professional.
It was very nice.
The only thing I'm not professional with right now is my microphone, but I think I may have figured it out. But anywho, go ahead.
I am just drinking the same thing I've been drinking, that Starbucks we talked about a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
I'm coming to the end of that box, and I'm probably going to go and buy a new box when I get paid, try a different flavor, because I bought like the big one from Sam's Club. As for eating, I don't have any snacks right now. I actually made myself breakfast this morning. 2 eggs, a couple pieces of bacon, and then I had lunch. And so now, I'm pretty good right now. It has, the dinner hungies haven't hit me yet. I will probably eat after we're done with the episode because I gotta link up with my brother on that and see what he's eating.
That's fair.
And I am having the most self-control in the world because I care about you, my friend, and I am not eating your licorice that I brought you.
Yes. Where did you go?
I went to Montana. I went up to Glacier National Park and stuff like that, that was a interesting issue there. The way the national parks work now is really weird. You can't just pay and go into a national park like you used to.
Mm.
So we had reserved our weekend at the national park like a month in advance with the concept of we will go one of the days this weekend, but once you use it, the pass is used and you have to buy another one. It's just, you can use it any of those days.
Okay.
We sit in this long line, and we get about halfway to where the ranger station, where the actual ticket station is, and the rangers there, before they were check-in, and they're like, show us your pass, and we show them, and they go, you need to go over here, not up there, and you need to talk to some people over there. And we're like, okay, so we go over there, and they go, yeah, okay, so we see that you've got your reservation. Where's your parking pass? We didn't buy a parking pass when we did the reservation, and entered in all the vehicle information and everything, and you have what vehicle we're driving and all that. We didn't know we needed a parking pass in addition to that. That sounds like a parking thing to me. Oh, no, you need the $2 parking pass on top of the $35 day pass that you bought. Okay, well, then we'll just buy one real quick. Oh, no, we're sold out for the day.
But I have... Please.
I have a reservation.
Please.
Not for your vehicle. So our options are we'll go and park outside the national park and walk in. The place that we're trying to get into within the national park is more than a mile in.
Oh.
That's just place number 1, and then there's place number 2 that we want to go to. Our other option is if we rent a boat, which we want to do. That was our plan. We were going to go out McDonald Lake, rent a boat, and go enjoy that. The boat rental will count for our parking reservation, so we can call them. Okay, let's call them real quick. We don't reserve boats same day. So we leave, and then we came back later in the day because after 3 or 4 o'clock, they just kind of allow entry at that point. You don't have to have a reservation anymore. And we were able to get in, and we were able to rent a boat, and we were able to go out on the lake. But it's just become such a weird thing now because after COVID restrictions were lifted, people flooded to the national parks, and they started destroying them with trash and graffiti and shit. And so this is something the national parks are trying to handle by doing these reservations and limiting numbers and whatnot. And their system is just still really shitty. So, but yeah, I went out to Huckleberry Land and I got Huckleberry everything. And so yeah, you've got 2 bags of Huckleberry licorice sitting here.
And I owe you, what, 5?
Staring at it. Yep. Which was a fucking steal because these are decent-sized bags. We went to a sporting goods store at one point that was selling the same brand, bags half this size, at almost $4 for one bag.
Jesus.
Yeah, so getting these where I got them ended up being the best deal.
Well, I thank you, and hopefully we can corroborate a meeting point or a dead drop or something.
Well, yeah, we still have to go do Habit Grill at some point.
Yes, we do. And with my new...
look like you can order it on their website. It is more expensive, though.
Okay. I mean, that's fair. And we also might need to catch a cheap movie sometime, because there's some deals where I work and I'll go over that as well after the cast, because I don't think I've told you all my kick-ass benefits that I get now.
You sent me a couple of them, but yeah, we'll talk about that post-cast.
But as for my drink, I got a couple Snowberry Peach teas. As I said, it's my favorite. It's probably going to be a go-to until they stop selling them, and if they stop selling them, well, then neither of us are happy. Wait for it. Skidoo! No, yeah. Sorry. Over on the good old Humble Bundle, we have ourselves Dino Fever. A good collaboration of different dinosaur-style games. One of Indiana Jones building a museum. One of fighting regular dinosaurs using regular equipment. An old-school hunter cabal... A snake fighting a dinosaur... I don't understand most of these dinosaur games. Some are cool and interesting, like Saurian. That's a cool and interesting one. Primal Carnage is more Left 4 Dead, but dinosaur-shaped. And then down at the bottom you get the two best ones. And I made a mention to Quincy about this. Every time I mention something during a podcast, the following week it brings it up again. Last week I talked about Turok 3, and here's 1 and 2. I love them to death, and apparently with PC controls, Night Dive did amazingly with them. They are a must-play. And these help out the charity, World Central Kitchen, which helps get food across the world, as well as Direct Relief, which helps get medical services all over the world. Both of these right now are helping out what is going on in Florida right now. I have a friend out there who had a home drift by him. And now,
when you say home, are you talking trey there, or are you talking 2 stories?
I'm talking single story and now detached garage.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, it looked like a nice little small 2-bedroom, 2-bath, nice living room, a pretty okay kitchen, maybe a dinette. You know, it was coasting, and I was like, shit, that could have collided with them. So go and help out charity and get some games for free, if you know what I mean. Come on over here, get yourself some help. My brain is scattered
today.
As
the title of the episode says,
yes.
Go fight some dinosaurs for charity's sake.
Yes. And as said, Turok 1 and 2, fucking stellar-ass games, and with their re-renders onto PC, makes them even better. Speaking of taking them and making them a little bit better, some people were unhappy with the Steam Deck. Now, I would love to have one. It's $400, well worth it. Pretty good specs in there. Has approved games, and they keep adding more down the line. They are trying to make things a little bit more compatible, and even add in Linux support a little bit later on, so that way you can dual operating system. And I'm like, whoever works at Valve that works in the research and development department, give them a Nobel Peace Prize, because they are making technology that is modular. They are making things that are smart to what we need for our entertainment, and if we're wanting to develop. Like, they want more games on this console. I'm going to call it a console, even though it can technically be a networking PC. It can be a artist stream, because you can attach so much to this thing that you can make this your on-the-go art pad. It's bonkers. But the reason why I bring it up is because there's a refurbished. You can now get those that are returned, whether a unjustful purchase, uncomfortable with it, maybe an actual defect. With just a little bit of cosmetic scuff, we'll call it. They will replace the screen, the battery, whatever the issues are. They run 100 tests to make sure that this runs fine. I'm upselling, for free even, because I trust Valve. I trust what they do with these new technologies. And the price...
Just understand, they're only ever going to make 2 Steam Decks because they can't count to 3.
Or they'll do the whole thing of, like, Steam Deck 1.
We'll do a prequel Steam Deck.
Do a prequel Steam Deck, or the ONEE. But on a more serious note, you can buy, if they ever get back in stock, they say check every Friday or Saturday. There's a blog post about it. But check at that time to see if they're back in stock, because they only will do it in bundles or a certain number before throwing them into the marketplace. $319 for the 64 gigabyte. Let's just stop right there. Already, with how things are, you don't even need to touch the 519. You don't need to touch the 419, 256 gigabytes. Because you buy that 64 gigabyte refurbished set, you can now use that $80 that you save from buying a new one. Get yourself a 1 terabyte, I think they have them right now, 1 terabyte MME drive for, we'll say, $100. Sure, you're paying $20 more than a new one, but 100 and something times the size, and you can now play all of the games that you're wanting on there on the go. I fucking love the Steam Deck. And they make it easier to do it. Pull out the battery, pull out the MME, put in the new MME, put back in the battery. Oh, you're done. They said you can get to the thumbsticks. You can actually replace the thumbsticks in 1.5 minutes.
It's pretty good.
It's modular. I'm sorry. I don't mean to sell something so much, but the Steam Deck is a good product that is being supported by the company who made it. And they give the same 1-year warranty. That's great. A refurbished power supply. They say everything is getting replaced, including the power supply. And it even comes with a free carrying case. Does not come with the regular 64 gigabyte. And this case has that Kevlar. So it's durable as all hell.
My brain's broken.
Oh, your brain can be as broken as it needs to be. I love this shit. So
No, my brain's broken because you're talking about all this and you sound very infomercial-like, and so my brain just goes to, will not break. It broke.
It broke. 2 shots of vodka. If you want to go check it out, go check out steampower.com/sales/Steam Deck Refurbished. Yeah, they have everything. They are very translucent about it. Skadoo. Speaking about Night Dive Studios, we're now having, in my era, Rise of the Triad on console with the 2 new episodes. It was just 2 episodes in the regular game. You get 2 more with the Ludicrous Edition, so now you can play Rise of the Triad on console. Don't know the price tag, but if it's Night Dive, it's probably going to be $25, and I would dare to say that is more than worth it for Rise of the Triad. Did you play Rise of the Triad?
I did not.
Did you play the new Rise of the Triad, 2013?
I don't think so.
Okay. Both have the same soundtrack. One is like a remastered one by Schultz. Oh, I don't remember his first name, but yeah, they're good workout jams. It's good, dupe. I just found this out not too long ago. I don't know how long ago this was released, but Suikoden, an old JRPG weeaboo nonsense game where you go and find warriors all over the world to stop a impending evil or doom. And it's got great music, great art. I'm curious to know what this remaster is going to bring, because I don't want the original. I don't want a remaster. I now see what you see, Quincy.
Mm-hmm.
Where you're like, don't...
You see the light.
I do see the light, because Myst did it, and I didn't like it, and then Spyro did it the right way, though. Yeah,
Spyro did it the right way.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to wait and see. But they had an announced trailer and everything. I miss being young and just sitting in front of a PS1 and just losing myself, man. I guess we'll be doing that. Yeah, we'll probably do that next week. Next week, man, we're gonna be rushing through this podcast.
We're gonna be ripe.
as soon as I finish up the cast, as soon as we wrap, that episode's going up. I am going to game. If you want to be in a call with me while I'm gaming, that's fine, but I'm going to be streaming this shit. Yeah, I've never been this excited. I am now at peak excitement. There are random people who have 0 followers that are yucking this shit up as if they know what the fuck they're talking about. I follow them now. But, I'm sorry. Okay, no more. Okay. Speaking of, however...
Everybody, if he blows a fuse, just understand I will go over there and turn him off, turn him back on again.
Oh. Please don't. Please don't. Elder Scrolls 6 finally in development. Now that Starfield is all done and over with, from what I understand the timeline, most of the art directors and otherwise have had the last month off, so that way they could rest, relax, and as soon as they are back in the office, which I believe is this week, they'll be starting to do bug fixes, make sure that the game's running fine, because tomorrow is the first day of the early release, which Game Pass does not get unless you upgrade.
But I gotta say, the fact that they didn't upgrade it's still not full price of the game, that's actually kind of cool.
Yeah. That one I somewhat. I'm neutral to it just because for people buying it out the box, though, it's $100 still.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's still a little pricey. But I'm not mad at it because it's going to be Starfield and we're both going to love it. I just hate that I have to wait a week. That's another reason why I'm kind of frustrated at him. I don't want to wait a week. I want to play it now.
Do what I want.
Give me what I want. But that's fine. I will bear it patience. And back to the story of now that they're back, they're working on that. And they also announced that they're working on the Elder Scrolls 6 officially in its pre-generation stage, we'll call it. I'm very curious on how big the map is going to be, because I think they're going to try and incorporate a lot of areas.
Oh, I'm sure it's going to be fucking massive.
It is, I mean, we're getting worlds. We are getting literal planets in a week.
Yeah.
My head hurts. I go down the street and I'm just like,
numb.
yeah, my mouth feels a little funny. I go down the street, I'm already lost. I want to get lost. I want to figure out what I want to do with my life. Like, I already have, as I said, I got expectations going into Starfield. I've got who I want to look like. I've got, bits and pieces. I want to start off on with the pirates. I want to be a space pirate.
Oh, Morb did the cheapy upgrade.
Okay. That's fine. I'm not judging. I'm not saying that was a dumb thing. I'm just saying I'm frustrated. I want to play it now. You get to play it tomorrow. I don't.
I'm pretty sure he just started a new job too, so he's gonna be like, he's gonna go to work and then get off and just kill himself fucking playing this game because he's gonna be so exhausted from work.
Oh God. I mean, good news. Next Wednesday, I have 3 days off. So as soon as I'm off on Wednesday, we do the cast, knock that shit out. I don't give a shit if we're early. I want that shit done. I know.
Okay, I officially don't know how to use this Pokey thing in the freaking chat.
Okay, yeah, you do that, but you need to get a card first, which I think is that? Poke Reg? I don't remember what the thing is. Oh. I know you can do it in the widget that I added down below. So if you scroll down beyond the video, you can screw with that. Yeah. Oh, wait. Poke Help for all. Oh, it'll give you a DM, so be aware when you do the Poke Help if you do Poke Help. But, okay. As we mentioned, this is going to be a big game. I heard they're also going to probably incorporate a little bit of AI in this one. Just a little rumor around the rumor mills, and I'm kind of curious on your take. There was the mod that turned Skyrim into a fully fledged game, but also supported by AI responses. The AI wasn't so far off. Sure, a few misspellings or a few mispronunciations here and there, but ultimately the goal worked. People talked when you did. You're good. When you did something over in Whiterun, and you did that thing. Now, most of the people who will hear it is around that area, and apparently the word can spread. The AI begins to adapt the talking mechanics. When an NPC talks to another NPC, it listens to one another. It's bizarre what AI can do now. Like, don't get me wrong, the Hero Kavach thing Cool. I like that. But that's a trigger. That is a trigger that causes X NPCs to now go, hey, good job. You now have done this. They'll acknowledge you for it, or they'll vilify you for it. How do you feel about AI taking over that and just blowing your mind with a story? Like, you do something and you hear it way down the road. You are reminded of it.
I don't know. AI scares me.
AI scares me too. I have.
There's some dangers there.
I have during. That's another thing. I've been writing again while I'm at work for my hour lunch. I don't like taking an hour lunch, but for the hour lunch, I've been writing, and I looked at AI. I said, "Hey, give me a character. Give me a character that is this, this, and this," and it has given me fucking gold. I'm not gonna use it, but it has given me some. Yeah, it's worrisome on how good they can write or speak, I guess. Huh. No, nope. I'm doing the our AI people thing, and I don't know if I don't know if I want to do that. So Quincy, AI in game, yes, no.
Eh. Iffy.
Iffy. Yeah, I'm iffy too. I'm okay if it's done well, not okay if it's done creepily. Skadoosh. Quincy threw this at me because he knows I'm a big fan of Plankton from SpongeBob SquarePants. Well, maybe. Do you know that I'm a fan of that?
I can deny it no more.
I am small. Yes.
Who isn't a fan of Plankton?
Yeah.
He's got some of my favorite lines, honestly. You know what I would really want? A booster seat? A booster seat hot dog! No.
That yes. All the voice actors of SpongeBob have some really good hooks. Apparently, they just enjoy conversating with one another. But having Plankton driving a Plankton robot. Who created? Like, did he? I know he had like the big giant mecha one for the video game, but having one for a fighting game like this, I like it. I like it a lot. The voice actor seems to have done a couple lines specific to this. I didn't remember for the longest time that April O'Neil and the Turtles were in this game. There's a lot of characters in it. And this is the sequel to the original, so this is their Super Smash Brothers Brawl variant.
Their take,
correct.
When they were told they couldn't be in the game, they went, "We'll build our own game."
Yeah, like we offered you our characters, but we just don't want to.
I actually don't think that. I don't know if they did or not.
Oh, probably.
Shit talking.
Yeah, of course. And we don't want a squid in our game. 1 month later, it makes a squid game. Skadoosh. Pong, Skull Island.
Oh, Skull Island.
This game kind of didn't.
He looks a little weird.
It looks a little janky. It looks a little weird, but the game.
Your weird sounds are back.
Good. Hang on, I'll mess with it. Game look good. Be right back. Well, game look fun, not good. Yes.
Yeah, Kong looks a little clunky in this. I'm not entirely sure what's going on. But I mean, it's an expanding universe, and so as they do more things for it, I'll be honest, I'm a little excited to see where the story goes with this, and we can see like the early days of Kong. Hopefully, I'm assuming this is connected since it's Skull Island, Rise of Kong, and we've got the whole MonsterVerse taken off and whatnot. I'm assuming this is gonna be connected to all that. I'm kind of hoping it is. While we're waiting for
the new monster universe.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, do I sound
better? You got a bit of an echoey reverb on the end of your words, but the other sounds are gone.
Okay. Go ahead and say what you're gonna say.
I was gonna say while we're talking about all this, there is the first, I think, series, might be a movie, in the MonsterVerse coming out, or not, maybe not the first one, but one of the, but I mean, not, I shouldn't say first one because obviously that's all the Godzilla movies and whatnot, but one of the first things in like them truly building this universe around other stuff, not just around Godzilla and Kong. They announced a new project that's going to have Kurt Russell and his son Wyatt playing the same character, just Wyatt's playing the young version and Kurt's playing like the older version.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I think that'll be fun and interesting.
Sound a little better?
you were good, and then when you said sound a little better, the fuzziness came back in the background, but it's not as strong as it was before.
We're leaving it. I'll fix it in post.
Oh, hey, it's gone again.
Oh God, bored. I'm gonna strangle you.
And it's back. I don't know. Technology. Chat, are you guys hearing it?
Probably very little because I have major noise reduction on the OBS side. So they're probably hearing the hiss only when I talk, but I don't think it would be anything more than that. But as said, I can fix it in post. Skadoo. So at the end of that trailer was a trailer for this, and I'm interested. I just don't like the name Hawked, as in I hawked those jewels for money.
Or I hawked a loogie.
Or I hawked. Yeah, that's where my initial thought was, and I just was like, I don't want to call it that. But it's got a crossplay open beta only for PC and Sony PS5. August 31st through September 4th. It looks like a Fortnite reskin mixed in with a nice little PvE area. It's an extraction shooter, so a little bit of DMZ from the Modern Warfare thrown in. Like, it's a lot of things, and it doesn't know what it wants to be. I mean, it has its theme, but it doesn't know what it wants to be. I'll keep my eye on it, but I don't know if I'm going to be jumping into this beta. I'm going to be, warming up my hands for something a little more important. Starfield. Oh, sorry.
I think Justin's in love.
I saw those. So my Twitter is pretty straightforward. It's got Super Sentai, the Power Ranger stuff. Cool.
Super hentai, gotcha. Okay.
Sure. Right below that, it's got the other type of masked heroes, even Luchador, wrestling.
Wrestling.
Kamen Rider, I got back into that. Finished up the first season of Kamen Rider Black. It's childish, but I like it. And then you have just Starfield, as far as the eye can see. And then maybe a couple Kamen Rider mixed in. Oh, well, Starfield! The music video you showed me, Quincy, as soon as that dropped, I already heard it, my guy. I was in love with it.
Yeah, Imagine Dragons doing a song for the game. That was really interesting.
Oh, it's a pretty good one. I mean, it's no the one they did for Arcane, but yeah, it's Imagine Dragons. If you've heard Believer, it's kind of on par with Believer. Any other gaming things?
I think that's it. I mean, I'm sitting here waiting for Starfield. That's going to eat up a lot of my time.
Yeah.
And then as that starts to calm down, I'm going to hopefully be getting Baldur's Gate 3 when it comes to console. I guess the last thing would be make sure you check out your gaming loot on Amazon. I mean, we got some stuff for League of Legends. We got some stuff for Hearthstone, Warzone stuff. The free game right now is the In Sound Mind. So yeah, there's a couple things there. Go grab some Pokemon Go stuff.
Mm-hmm. And Destiny emote with
oh yeah, and Destiny, yeah.
Destiny emote, a ghost shell, a pretty okay projection, and a ship. The emote, however, is the evolution one, where you're kind of imitating a monkey in 2001: A Space Odyssey with the bone in hand and smacking it down. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Love it.
Or the child in Barbie smacking her doll on the ground.
Or that, yes. I mean, it was me the other day trying to figure out how to open a can. Life imitates life.
There's a moment in The Simpsons where Flanders is hardcore fighting the concept of evolution.
Really?
And what they, because he's,
yeah, I get
religious and whatnot.
Okay.
And so what they do is they give Homer a jar or something, and he can't get it open. He fucking goes absolutely apeshit. And then they just look at Flanders and go, "Tell me he hasn't evolved from an ape."
That is fair.
Flanders is just like, okay.
I mean, that would be the turning point. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off gaming because I guarantee you I will talk another 12 to 15 minutes about Starfield before going, mud up, shoe news. A couple weeks ago, I don't think it was last week, I think it was a couple weeks back, we talked about a little sneak peek of the Blossom from the Powerpuff Girls Nikes. And the pictures were grainy, fuzzy, and we didn't know if it was legit. Well, they are. Starting off with Blossom, a very powerfully pink shoe. With the etchings that I knew, the other eye was on the other one, and it's just having her looking away, with the bowl of everything nice on the inner tongue. But what I really, really love is the insole, and I don't know if you saw it. It's got the comic book style verbalizing of punches, like they used to do. And I really just, I adore this insole. I could see this going back for like an old school mid 80s comic book tie-in shoe.
Mm-hmm.
But
I do really like the inner bits. They're very nice.
mm-hmm.
It's an odd shoe altogether. The colors, I feel like they just don't work well together.
You would not wear this with your little pink suit?
I don't think I would.
Okay, fair enough. But they look comfortable, they look nice, but not our cut. Scud. Oh, the orange swooshes are hair. I get it. Life imitates life. Click. Good news, over at McDonald's, they are fully embracing their marketing heritage, I guess we can call it, because of all the things that has been featured in shows. They don't really talk about the fact that they've been in it, and now they're kind of like, yeah, we stapled in that if you use our slogans, our name brands, if you use the Big Mac, the Royale with cheese, we see residuals off that. We are marketing ourselves. Now they're kind of reverse rolling it, showcasing the things that they were featured in, as well as Loki season 2 that's coming out soon. Kind of excited.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a very cheap meal, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
would you pay $2.58 for it?
Yeah, I hate that I do though, because like I don't like eating McDonald's. I don't like eating fast food, honestly, and it's one of those things. They tackled. I'm not gonna get into all of it. You guys wanna, you guys wanna get into this? You'll watch Super Size Me and deal with that. But
yeah,
not everybody can afford food. There's reasonings behind that. We're not gonna get into that. This is cheap.
This is very cheap. So
and I would probably buy it. I mean, if I full transparency, I ate McDonald's today. I had a fucking ice cream cone, a large fry, medium fry because the fry was free, and a large drink.
Over in what is it, the Brooklyn? Yeah, Brooklyn 6620 Park Bay had the Loki takeover, where it matched the motif of the time that it was in, which is 82. And so they had the uniforms that were out and about, as well as just the decor with the very strange lamps that I honestly would have been like, is this a Pizza Hut or is it a McDonald's? Because they both had this very specific chandelier. But I would say even oranger lights in the the Pizza Hut. Whew. Did you ever eat at a sit-down Pizza Hut?
Maybe once when I was a child. That was one thing while I was out there. One of the towns we passed through, because we had to drive for 4 hours to get to our campground.
Ooh.
And to get to Glacier and all that.
Mm-hmm.
One of the small towns we drove through still has a in good condition sit-down Pizza Hut. I was just like, oh.
They probably got the red cups. They probably have red cups. They probably have
They probably have the chandeliers.
They probably have the chandeliers. They probably have this the sit-down Pac-Man machine. Oh my god! But I mean,
I did not go. I wanted to go, but I didn't go.
Oh. But McDonald's even is supporting this, of course, because they have the high end of pop culture memery. The TVA said your order is ready. Hooray! Scud. Skidoo. Oh, also, if you're not following Discussing Film, go follow Discussing Film. They're one of the main sources of our news because they put everything in such a nice order, and they're just a really good thing for other information too. Our Flag Means Death. A year ago, I think it wasn't that long. Our Flag Means Death season 1 dropped. We watched it almost religiously because it was that dang good.
I still have not watched it.
No.
You watched it religiously.
Yes, that is correct. That is, by we I meant me and Socks.
I have been bad about getting around to this one, and I apologize.
No, it's fine. As you say, we're busy. We're doing other things. I need to set a little bit of time aside to go watch all the frickin' Saw movies. So we're both kind of like, we have things on our plate. October 5th, though. I was not expecting 1 month and less than a week. I thought we were going to get maybe December, January. Start of the new year, start of the new stuff. No, 1 more month, and we get Our Flag Means Death Season 2. I'm excited.
There's a lot for you to be excited about right now, and I'm happy about that.
Yes, I'm very thankful that I have things to be excited for all this. This is a dreary world. Skadoosh. Speaking of strange trailers, but in a more darker light, Five Nights at Freddy's. I didn't know this was Blumhouse until yesterday.
Oh yeah, it's Blumhouse.
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought it was like another indie company. But it looks fine. October 27th on Peacock. A little bit of a confusing bit to me. On the IMDb page, they had Matthew Lillard marked for a different character, for a name no one in the community knew. And I was like, okay, so maybe it's just something for the movie. Maybe he's just playing the principal of the children whom got chomped on.
Chomp.
Yes. And
Chomp.
no, as soon as this trailer dropped, I double-checked the IMDb, and it shows him as William Afton, also known as the Purple Man. I'm curious to know if they're going to keep this the full story with this, because it's a little jumbled right now. October 27th, I'm actually, I don't want to say excited, but I am going to watch it as soon as it comes out. Did you ever get into Five Nights? I forget.
I did not, no.
No.
And I don't know much on the lore either.
It goes deep. It goes really deep.
Yeah.
Skadoop. Speaking of Matthew Lillard, he's a big gosh darn nerd. And by big gosh darn nerd, he makes Dungeons and Dragons tools, dice, DM screens, campaign settings. Now he's gonna make fantasy-style liquor. And Beetle and Grimm's is a good, front manufacturer of it. And then having it called Find Familiar Spirits? Find Familiar Spirits. And I was like, yeah, you are a big nerd, and I love your face. If I were to purchase this, which is $150 by the way, if I were to purchase this October 5th from wherever I could, would you take a shot of it?
I don't know. I'm not a drinker.
I know you're not, but
I don't like alcohol. I don't like alcohol. Think about it this way. In a sense, you're spending $150 for me to waste part of it because I'm not going to appreciate it.
You honestly think so?
I really do, because I have had liquors and I don't like them.
Okay. All right. That's fair. That's fair. But if I don't think I'm going to be able to, I don't want to. I'm going to let these go. I'm going to let them walk. I'm going to let them.
I mean, it's 16 different types being released over several years.
4 years.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So that is
we should
seasonal.
thank the source here too.
TheSpiritsBusiness.com.
I'm assuming that plenty of our listeners are into this kind of shit. But they have to be at least half drunk to be listening to us. So this might be a site you want to check out.
You are correct. They have to be wasted. But I'm wanting. I would love to have the whole set. 16 bottles for a nice collection. They said it's going to include all different types of liquors. I'm excited to see where this is going to go, and hopefully I'm hoping we can stay up on it. They said the brand will make its debut in October with Quests and Paladin, which is 50% on a whiskey. Cool. Followed by 3 whiskeys in 2024, Rogue, Warlock, and Dragon. No percentages and otherwise, but it's going to be a Kentucky, Indiana bourbon. Cool. They're probably going to taste kind of the same with different casks, but $150, 5,000 bottles will be in the inaugural release, but I'm hoping that after the first 5,000, either the price will go down as more productivity will raise, and like you'll have like a special edition bottle, like a first 5,000 bottle, while we get the, I don't want to call it again, but that's what it is. The
Classic
cheap stuff.
jug.
Yeah, well, not that far, but I get your point.
It's served to you in a shoe. Nobody knows who's.
A shoey, yeah. But I would love to try it. I would love to see what is in this crazy, beautiful man's mind. Everyone says Ryan Reynolds is the go-to for male. Oh, I have that one gay guy. Matthew is probably mine. Is Ryan yours or?
I mean, yeah, I like Ryan a good amount.
Okay.
But Matthew's not a bad pick.
Yeah. Fucking nerd. It's good. Dude, speaking of nerds, you gotta be a really big one to rock this thing. A 65-inch, the frame, Disney 100 edition. Now, we've talked about Disney 100 on a couple products as they've been kind of getting melted in, such as with the Kavorsky diamonds. And this is another one that's a little outrageous, but it's only because of the limited edition press.
Yeah, like, honestly, like, if I was going to do, like, the Art TV concept, this is the one I would go for. But I can't see spending $2,000 on a fucking television.
That is right. It is $21.99.99 for the 65-inch, and then I'll give you the good push here. It is $1,700 for the 55. That is a considerable amount. That is $500 off for 10 inches off the top.
But it goes up $1,000 by adding 10 inches when you go to the 75-inch.
Yeah. I mean, that's also not bad. The only other thing I'm curious is, it has all these art modes and a pretty nice solar cell remote. Apparently never needs another battery, ever. Which is kind of neat. I want to know, aside from the clarity on the imagery, I would want to know how good it is with gaming, lack of better words. Oh, wait.
I don't know, but I did see footage of this in use, and it has, like, next to no glare.
Okay. I mean, oh boy.
Like, I'll find the TikTok again and send it to you. I watched someone put this thing together and then show videos and footage of it, and, like, there's very little reflection and glare and shit.
And they know what they're doing. They're showing Mando.
Yeah. Look at that ass.
Look at that ass. That's America's ass.
Well, that's Space's ass.
I would go for the original. I would not schmutz with the... I mean, hell, this is now the original, isn't it? $61 a month for 3 years to pay
I
off.
wonder what the approval on that is. Like, do I have to have a fucking 720?
I'm thinking maybe 650. They've been very lenient with 650s right now.
Fuck, I don't even have a 550.
Sorry.
Yeah, I took another hit.
Oh boy. Hey, if you guys have an Amazon Prime subscription, remember, head over to twitch.tv/UglyMugs, TheUglyMugs, and hit us up with that Prime Gaming subscription.
Help brother out. Help
No.
me pay some credit card debt.
Shit, man. We're almost actually to a really good, like, medium point from my very sporadic streaming. Like, it's actually, we still need a little bit more
Our
notoriety.
follower count's looking good.
Oh, yeah, it is.
215.
215. That was 28 more than last month. So yeah, it's a very steady thing. And I've got into a couple networks. We'll figure that out later. We'll figure that out later.
I think hiding my face has helped a lot.
All right, mine too. Mine too. I'm using my online persona. You know, gotta remain hidden in these times. People cannot be trusted.
Like, damn, that bro ugly. I don't want to watch their show.
Yeah,
I didn't know what I was getting into when I went to the page called Ugly Mugs.
I know, right? We're so ugly, we're good for radio. I catch out. All right. And the last little bits. Disney has been very forward with their marketing, as you can see. Even with their fucking box art. A steel book of Mandalorian the complete first season, 4K Ultra HD. I don't watch Mandalorian. I watched maybe 4 episodes of the first season, and I was like, okay, I'll keep up, I promise. And I never caught up. I would buy this and use this. This is such a fucking pretty cover.
I do really like it.
And then they have, of course, all these nice little picturettes and him first meeting the baby. And then they decide to just throw an image, a still image of him first meeting the baby.
The first moment.
Yeah. With Taika Waititi dead in the background.
Yeah, he'll be okay.
He's alright. He'll roll over. Oh wait, not the
Just
first
gotta
season.
walk it off.
Not the first season, but the second season also. Sadly for $10 more, but whoever is doing these motherfucking covers. Oh, they're so pretty. But yeah, no, for an extra 10, what do you get with the extra $10? Like, it's the same thing. Yeah, it's the same
Yeah.
thing.
I'm assuming the thought process is sell the first season cheaper so that people buy the first season and go, I only need one, and then they sit there and go, oh, but I could get 2.
Hang on a sec. Okay, no, they both have 2 Ultra HD. Okay. Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess it's just you want to complete the set, right?
Gives you a cheaper jumping on point. Makes it easier to start.
Right. Scottish. Alright, so they've also been doing them for their Marvel shows. And this WandaVision, Season 1. Now, it says Season 1 up here. But on the box...
It really shouldn't.
It really shouldn't. Because on the box, it says the complete series. Which I'm like, okay, that confirms.
All there's going to be.
That's right. You're seeing where I'm going with this, Quincy. You're seeing where I'm going with this.
Yeah. Well...
Now,
did you watch Multiverse? Not Multiverse. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you watch Multiverse of Madness?
yes, I did.
Yeah, it's one season.
It is one season, but that's let's say for the sake of ideology, I go over to Loki, which is confirmed getting a second season. Says the complete first season, so we're gonna get one for the second. If we didn't know, if we had no fucking clue that WandaVision was gonna end out the way it was gonna end out in the otherwise, and the second season could have been in the works. We could have gotten spoiled. Someone could have really dropped the fucking ball if they had said the complete first season.
Yeah.
But back to the main point though. $55 for I believe those two. Yep, $55 for those two. In 4K, $50 for the Blu-ray. Not bad. No, I can see doing that, and it comes with yet again the concept art cards. Some people hang them up on their wall. I don't. What do you do with art cards? Do you display them?
I would probably leave them in the box.
I would too, but it's like what are normal people supposed to do with them?
I mean, I would leave them in the box, and then when people came over and they're like, "Oh, that's so cool," I'd be like, "Oh wait, look at this," and I'd open it and show it.
That's fair. Oh, I missed. Okay. And then, as mentioned, Loki season 1, fucking covers, man. God damn, it's a really nice cover as far as
It's a
coloration.
beautiful fucking cover.
And Loki season 1, good watch. Go and check that shit out. It actually is entertaining start to finish. I don't think there was a bad episode.
No, I vastly enjoyed it.
Skadoop. And lastly, guess what? Another amazing fucking cover for this John Wick Chapter 1 through 4 collection. Blu-ray's $33, and it's high on the list of things I would probably go for. This beautiful, vibrant, what is the name of that embroidery?
I have no idea.
But yes, it has like a casino floor style embroidery. That's the best way I'll put it right now.
That's someone that was born and raised in Vegas for you.
Yeah. Yo, I spent one of my first times walking on a casino floor. Like, casino carpet, man. But it looks like he's got that smoke bomb in the background of pure pink with pair of nunchaku. Well, it looks drawn on, but it looks damn good. It's on sale, by the way, so pick it up soon. Skadoo.
Real quick, that was Blu-ray, right?
That was Blu-ray, correct. For some odd reason, Disney seems to be okay with the still making 4K discs, while other companies are like, that's dumb.
Well, the reality is it's technically better.
It is. Oh, it is.
But a lot of people don't buy them, which is interesting. What I found for me as a person is the best selling point is a lot of the times they'll do the steelbook, and the steelbook will come with both.
Oh yeah.
And that kind of gets my money a little faster, because then it's like, I have the options. Yeah.
Okay, I can see.
And some people are like, why would you buy both? Like, we'll just watch one or the other. Why not buy a device that does 4K, and not why even bother with buying Blu-rays then? Well, because the reality is not everything is going to come out in one, and not everything's going to come out in the other. So it's nice when there's the option for both, because I'm going with the both.
Yeah. Like I remember seeing the last of the Fast and the Furious movies getting a dual DVD release.
Yeah.
Okay. If I ever made a movie, I would definitely be like, put them on both. Put them on fucking
slap it on both.
Yeah, it's free. Pretty much. Because it in DVD / Blu-ray / 4K sales, you make back the money. Like, they're not that expensive anymore. That's just me, though. Anything else to mention?
No, I think that's it.
Well,
it was a lighter week.
Very light week. I think we're getting something this weekend. No, we're not. Oh well. Yeah, it'll probably be a medium week because, as said, we're gonna try and get through that week to. As soon as the stream is over, as soon as I upload that episode, you bet your ass I'm gonna be right back here on twitch.tv/TheUglyMugs, and I'm going to be playing the ever-loving shit out of Starfield for 3 days, almost straight.
I'd really appreciate if you wouldn't play with shit on stream.
You can't stop me. You can't tell me what to do.
I know where you live. I can kick a door in. Probably not.
I was about to say I've got 3 knives within grabbing distance, and I throw pretty well.
I mean, even without that, I'm pretty sure I can't kick a door in.
Okay, all right. Well, that's all we got for you guys. Thank you guys for joining us. Remember to like and subscribe where you can. Check the links down in the descriptions for our personal Twitters. We're talking mad shit all the time, or I'm just memeing or talking about Starfield until Starfield's release, or wrestling. Fucking All In happened. There was a lot of really good matches at All In, and I think All In would make you have turned around on hating MJF. He was fun. He was really fun.
I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah, but you still don't like the guy. And check down the links in the description for Zenny. The pretty cheap glasses. I'm wearing a pair. I think I can see. The Temu link. I think I'm going to abandon the project that I was working on with it because there's actual legal reasons now. I'll explain later. But I did do a small little thing on TikTok about Disco Elysium. Go play that game. It's still available for the next 3 days on Humble Bundle. And, of course, at the end of days, at the end of weeks, at the end of months, at the end of years, remember to love one another. It is free to do. And now...
Be kind, rewind.
Yeah, be kind, rewind. I missed that. We don't have anything we need to rewind anymore.
I'm just going to play my DVDs backwards.
You have no idea how much that I have caused a mental strain of a magnitude 10 earthquake in my head because I've now realized we don't need to rewind anything. Goodbye,
Yeah, I'm just
everybody.
gonna start playing DVDs backwards.
No.
Later.
No.